Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a fascinating detour. Something delightfully unexpected popped up in your sources. We're looking at an announcement that, well, it makes you ask, what happens when a simulation game, one known for being pretty relaxing long-haul trucking, what happens when that suddenly meets fierce, national competition?
Yeah, and what really jumped out at me straight away, it's the ambition here. And the specific place, right? It's not just some random online game night. The source specifically says ETS2 players from every corner of Nepal. That takes a global game and makes it super local, really high stakes, which is pretty fascinating just on its own.
Exactly. So our mission today is to sort of unpack what it even means to host the biggest Euro Truck Simulator 2 tournament. I mean, it challenges a lot of ideas about what makes a game competitive.
Absolutely, yeah. When you think esports, usually, your mind goes straight to fast-paced action games, maybe strategy, intense reflexes. But Euro Truck Simulator 2, I mean, that's a game about patience, precision, planning things out methodically.
So how do you actually do that? How do you turn that kind of experience into a fierce national competition where people are fighting for, exciting rewards, fame, and glory? What are the hidden skills in ETS2? What's being tested here?
Okay, yeah, that's the really interesting part. We can guess a few things, right? Precision driving, definitely.
Yeah,
Think navigating super tight turns, maybe perfect parallel parking, sticking to speed limits really strictly, that sort of thing. And then there's road optimization, not just finding the fastest route, but maybe the one that saves the most fuel or gets you the fewest fines. Endurance, too, probably plays a part. These aren't quick 5-minute matches, so keeping your focus during those long virtual hauls, that's a skill.
Right, so it's not just point A to point B. It's how you get there. Like following all the rules super carefully, maybe even managing, virtual fatigue or truck damage. And I'm wondering about the national part, too, for Nepal specifically. For that mean, team stuff, convoy challenges, or maybe focusing on difficult routes in the game that are kind of like real mountain roads there?
That's a really short point, yeah. The source doesn't give us the rule book yet, obviously, but a national comp, it could totally bring in things like synchronized convoys, or maybe team scores adding up over several deliveries. And yeah, maybe challenges that really echo those incredible twisty mountain roads you actually find in Nepal. That'd be cool. It takes what many people see as this solo, almost meditative game, and it turns it into a public show of skill and strategy and national pride, potentially.
It's pretty amazing to think about the dedication, really. For anyone listening who's spent hours and hours just carefully driving those virtual highways, this takes that whole commitment up a notch. So we've just done a bit of a deep dive into how this game, usually seen as relaxing, can become this high-stakes national thing, players competing for exciting rewards, fame, and glory. And it's open to everyone, right? Pros or just love the road, it's your chance to shine. And for anyone interested, the details are dropping soon, and you should follow for all updates and how to register.
Yeah, and if you connect this to the bigger picture, it really stretches what we think of as esports, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of proves that, being competitive isn't just about high-action, twitchy games. It can come from mastering a simulation, from amazing community effort, even from a strong sense of national identity. It just shows how flexible gaming culture is, how global games get reshaped for local pride and competition.
Which leaves us with a pretty interesting question for you to think about. What does it really tell us about gaming's global reach and all the different ways competition happens? When a game like Euro Truck Simulator 2 inspires a whole national tournament with fame and glory on the line.
Yeah, it definitely makes you think about all those unexpected places where skill and strategy and maybe even a kind of virtual athleticism can really shine. Proves competitive spirit pops up everywhere.